Hello and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 25 of Let's Play Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. In the previous episode, we managed to get some Ave Maria played on the scaffolding. Very talented Nico. And we've got the incense over here, and it turns out, you guys are telling me in the comments, I've not done the lighting correct. So I need to sort out the lighting. I'm kind of thinking it might be this. Maybe I need to... Maybe I use the mirror. Can I use the mirror?
That was never going to work.
And maybe I'll lower it. Maybe I'll lower the candelabra.
That wouldn't have worked.
Anything else that I can use? Maybe the medallion.
That was never going to work.
No. Okay. Let's put this down because it needs to shine on that apparently, and then Pearl will be like, "It's amazing." Maybe it's not just a case of lighting them. Maybe medallion. I'm kind of thinking.
I didn't think a red filter was the answer here.
Okay, so there is kind of a filter that I'm going for. I think. What could it be? Maybe
That wasn't worth trying.
No. Yarn?
Decorating the candelabra with yarn was always fun at Christmas, but clearly a waste of time there.
Fine. Maybe the eau de toilette?
That was never going to work.
Huh. The mirror. Is it the mirror on there?
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
I'm gonna say that's done it. Maybe it shines it on it. Oh no! I knew when he said that word that he just said. Precarious. Maybe I have to. Maybe I'll use the yarn. Let's use the yarn with it. I can probably tie it round. Let's try again. Right. So let's use a mirror with the candelabra.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
And now let's use the yarn.
I secured the mirror in place with some yarn. That should do the trick.
Brilliant. Thank you, Georgie.
Now that was something.
Beautiful.
The light from the candelabra spilled over the Black Madonna like waves of spiritual goodness in candle form.
Oh, she's loving it. She's loving it already. I've done it. Thanks for the tips, guys.
Pumpkin? Oh my!
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of piety, and
Yes?
the Madonna, I do believe. Tears. She's crying, Duane! The Madonna's crying. Father, son, little Timmy. Wrong side of the road.
Little Timmy.
Not my fault.
Oh dear. Ominous.
The broken leg. Compensation claim. Forgive me, poor Timmy.
Poor Timmy.
Oh, Pearl, my precious. You're such a sensitive soul.
Well, now that's done. I feel my soul's floating on air. We can get on with our pilgrimage, Duane.
Just another 1,000 clicks to go.
Pearl was back to her usual cheery self.
Brilliant. Enter George. Obviously not walking. Oh my god. Walk round her.
Mrs. Henderson,
George, dear boy.
how you feeling?
Oh, just fine, thank you. I have just seen a miracle, George. It's all gonna be all right from now.
I'm sure it is, Mrs. Henderson. I'm sure it is.
Let's ask about everything.
So, Pearl, what have you been up to since we last met?
Well, George, I've been on a journey.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of journey?
A spiritual one, a journey along the road to enlightenment.
Wow. And is that what brought you here?
It is, though Santa Cova is but one step on that road.
What's so special about Santa Cova?
It's an ancient and very holy place. I've spent the last year researching it, and I can truly say there is nothing I do not know about it.
I don't suppose you'd know anything about that rock out there?
No, only that for 1,000 years, people have claimed to see a face in its shapes.
Have they now? I didn't see a face when I went.
Still, keeping busy, Duane?
Like the man said, George, that old kaleidoscope keeps getting shaken, and the pieces are ever in flux.
Guess it's your job to pick 'em up, huh?
Well, somebody has to do it, compadre.
I enjoyed talking to Duane, but I was rarely any the wiser afterwards.
Let's ask about the Black Madonna.
What can you tell me about the statue?
I read that the Black Madonna has been here since the 9th century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Duane and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
We sure do. This one is the real McCoy.
Brilliant.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
Well, dear, they call it the Chapel of the Holy Grotto. It was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696. It survived the Napoleonic Wars, mudslides, Civil War. But the chapel is still standing today. It's a miracle.
Or a restoration.
What was that, dear?
Yes, a miracle.
Right, what do we need to ask about here? Let's ask about the important things.
What do you make of this?
It looks like an Oroborus.
Ooh, he knows.
You recognize it? Let me show you something else. Can you tell me anything about this painting?
Oh, nothing, dear. Apart from the obvious Gnostic connotations, of course.
What?
You know, the Dominicans. All those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas, Judas, and you see the woman in the red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
A lady in red.
That's enough now, Duane. You know my feelings about her.
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
Then there's the Oroborus, of course.
Something special about it?
Well, if I remember rightly, there was an Oroborus right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s, the chapel was renovated. The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them was a fine Oroborus.
But that's amazing. So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh.
It was considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it. Sweetheart, I think it's time for us to go. The road to enlightenment waits for no woman.
'Tis the pilgrim's lot, George.
It was so nice to see you again. And meet your girlfriend.
We're not...
Take this radio, Nico. Never know when you might need it. Keep an eye on our boy George here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I'm not...
Don't worry, this little lamb's in safe hands. Bon voyage.
Bye-bye, dears.
Oh, I love Pearl and Duane. They're great, aren't they?
See ya. Nico, don't even start.
Little lamb?
Let's focus on the task in hand, shall we? Okay, this Oroborus that Pearl mentioned.
You're right. We need to find it.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's over here behind either these rocks or this. Because she said that it's behind something. So I'm going to have a look at these to see what's what.
A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock.
Plaster. I'm going to bash the plaster.
I hoped this was the right thing to do.
Boom. There we go.
Hey, Nico, I found the Oroborus.
So what now?
Pearl was right. The plaster had covered an Oroborus.
Yeah, the question is what now? Don't know.
I pushed the Oroborus, but nothing happened.
Could we put this inside it?
I held the medallion against the Oroborus. Nothing happened.
Okay. What else could we use? Matchbox with cockroach.
That
Why
was
not?
never going to happen.
There you go. Did I feed cockroach? Because someone had a go at me in the comments for not treating it after doing the
I
hard
fed
work.
Trevor a little more cookie. That was the least I could do after what I'd done to the poor little guy.
Done it now anyway. I think I did it before anyway, but there you go. Double helpings. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to right click.
I pulled the Oroborus, but it wouldn't budge.
Wouldn't budge. Right click.
I couldn't see anything unusual about it.
What else could we use in here? Well, he said pulled. First time he said push, so maybe it's changed.
I held the medallion against the Oroborus. Nothing happened.
Okay. Let's use the picture.
That wouldn't work.
Matches?
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Alright, smarty pants. What does this say?
It was a recess in the rock with Puritas carved above it.
What was Puritas
It was a
mean again?
recess.
Doesn't say. Just going to use stuff
That
with
wouldn't
stuff
work.
now. That didn't work. I'll tell you what. Let's go over here and see if there's anything that was in front of Pearl that I couldn't get to last time. I don't think I need any of this, do I? Do I? Do you think I do? I don't know. Let's have a look. See if I can pick up a candle now. I can. Excellent. Is it lit?
It was an ordinary candle in a colored glass.
Can I pick any more?
I already had a candle.
Anything else here? Can I, now that they've gone, can I have a look outside the balcony?
The view over the valley was spectacular.
Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to say right at the start as well. You know, I've been saying
It
that
was
I'm
a
not
selection
sure
of tools.
about Let's Plays after this. This might be my last Let's Play, at least for quite a while. I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to dive straight into another Let's Play afterwards, but I don't know what. So let me know in the comments below what games you'd fancy me struggle at. Nothing new or newish. So not like the last year or so, but I don't know. Drop your suggestions.
The carving showed a figure in prayer.
Okay. Excuse me, I just had to mute there because I did a massive unexpected sneeze. I'm all right. I'll live. Right, let's speak to Nico. See if she has any questions, any thoughts.
Nico? Got any ideas?
If the Oroborus represents hidden knowledge, maybe there's something else we need to do before it's revealed.
Okay, so we might need to do something before it's
I
revealed.
found a statue over there. A black Madonna.
Great! What did you find out about it?
That's all I got.
Well, it's not a lot to go on.
All right. These are the same things that we saw before, wasn't it?
How come your Ave Maria sounds so much better than mine?
It did sound amazing.
Catholic upbringing.
How do you like my lights, Nico?
They look heavenly, George.
Heavenly. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe. Let's just
What do
click
you
on
think of this place?
If I were an estate agent, I'd say...
It's got potential.
Right.
Right. I'm thinking maybe lowering this because the light's shining that way, so maybe the light shines that way? Perhaps.
The crank handle was connected to the candelabra.
Oh. Well, that's a no then, because that can't work. Let's have a look at the medallion.
Why didn't Marquez want his medallion back?
Oh, maybe we break it? Oh, no. Can I give the medallion to Nico?
Nico wouldn't be interested.
Really? Maybe I can... Oh, let's use the... Let's use this.
I didn't want to set my pants on fire.
What? Is that lit or not?
It was an ordinary candle.
No. Let's use them with that... Oh, I can't. Let's use the candle with... Use the candle with these things.
They didn't go together.
Alright.
Well, that didn't work.
Let's try.
That wasn't quite right.
So we need to do something beforehand. What is it we need to do?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Maybe we use the hammer with the Oroborus. Break it. Try and pull it out.
I'd already found the Oroborus. There was no need to damage any more of the chapel.
Come on, George. You wouldn't be George Stobbart if you didn't damage things.
That wasn't worth trying.
I'm not sure. We can light it on fire.
That was never going to happen.
What about the Black Madonna?
The Black Madonna was clearly the focal point of the chapel. The scent of incense was rising from the mug. Divine.
Divine. Maybe we can have to break this rock.
That wouldn't make any sense.
A lot of what you do doesn't make any sense, George. I'm going to push it again.
I pushed the Oroborus, but nothing happened.
Okay, you pushed it, and then pull it.
I pulled the Oroborus, but it wouldn't budge.
Wouldn't budge. Maybe
That wouldn't have worked.
let's look at it again.
A modern plaster altar had been built against the rock.
Yeah, we know that. I've got a feeling it's something to do with this recess here.
It was a recess in the rock with Puritas carved above it.
Let's use the radio with Nico.
What do you think of this, Nico?
What's he doing?
Not much, George.
Well, that's because you're facing the wrong way, facing the wall. Okay. Painting
Nope.
with it?
I
Let's try something else. Family photo? No. What else could we do? Can we go out?
We couldn't leave
No.
now. Not when we were so close to finding the tabula.
Can we get some more of these wood shavings? I can't. Anything that we can do before is now not.
They smelt exotic.
I can't pick anything up from that I could before. I can't even click on any of this stuff. So I reckon I need to do something with this candle. Maybe put the candle on the mantelpiece? Or on the incense thing?
That would be... That was never going to work.
It was never going to work. Can we break the Madonna?
I decided to exhaust my other options before I started smashing up religious artifacts.
Yes. Can we tie it?
That wouldn't have worked.
Ugh, okay.
That was never going to happen. I pushed the Oroborus, but nothing happened.
Let's just investigate around here again. Right, there's literally nothing here, is there? Toolbox. More candles? Can I use the candle with the candles?
Nope. I needed to try something else.
Let's have a look at the medallion.
Why didn't Marquez want his medallion back?
I think I've done that several times, haven't I?
That would be pointless.
Okay. So there's nothing. I'm gonna discard this side of the room. I can't get out. I can't pick anything up. So everything that I need to do is here. Yeah, I need to do something. I'm gonna speak to Nico again. Just remind me what she says.
Nico?
Does she just say need to do something beforehand?
Got any ideas?
If the Oroborus represents hidden knowledge, maybe there's something else we need to do before it's revealed.
Okay.
What do you think of the incense?
Smells familiar?
Just like church?
Not quite, but it'll do.
All right, we've done that. So we need to do something else beforehand. I've got a feeling it's this recess. Candle. Maybe put candle on the recess. That makes sense. Oh, it kind of does make sense. Alright. Light it.
What was that noise?
Oh, something happened then. Whoa.
I knew it. Another secret passageway.
Amazing, George. How did you do it?
Just another case of the old Stobbart magic, I guess, Nico. It looks a little dark in there.
Are you scared, George?
A little bit, yeah.
Of course not. Just worried about you tripping. That's all.
One short and very dark climb later.
Whoa, this is one dark cave.
Oh, we're stuck.
It's the door that worries me, George.
Well, I'm sure the door will open again if we give it a minute. No need to panic.
About a minute later, I bet he's panicking. I would be.
Now we panic. Help! I gotta say, Nico, you're pretty calm about this.
Traveling with you, George, I've got used to this kind of thing. If I panicked every time a door shut behind us, probably forever, well...
You're right. What was I thinking? You see if you can get the door open, and I'll go check out the dark, evil-smelling cave.
Evil smelling. I like that.
Fumbling around in the dark wasn't going to be fun. But heck, I'd spent a lifetime doing it, so what was new?
Okay, we're going to fumble in the dark in the next episode, guys. I do love George Stobbart. If you have enjoyed today, please leave a like. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a new Let's Play at some point afterwards. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you'd like to see. Maybe like a Classics LucasArts. Maybe a Sierra. I don't play very many Sierra. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you guys. Until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now. Take care.